In this tip of the day, I'd like to demonstrate a unique way in which you can use the reference line within OneCNC to move geometry. But before we get started, let me give you just a quick overview of the reference line. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to grid point snap some lines just by left clicking. So I'm going to left click, and left click. And as I move my cursor up, notice that we have that dashed reference line. That's referencing this upper right-hand corner. Now, as you're creating geometry, OneCNC is always scanning to help you or to assist you to snapping to the perfect locations using those reference lines. Okay, so that is the reference line. Now, you can use that tool to actually move geometry or help locate geometry precisely. Now, here's what we want to do. In this example, I want to move this geometry so that the theoretical intersection of this edge and this edge are right at x0, y0, z0. So to begin with, we need to select our geometry. That's very simple. We can just hit Control A, Control Alpha on the keyboard to select everything. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our Move tool, and using the reference line, we can grab that theoretical corner. Now notice when I first move my cursor there, we don't see any reference line. What you want to do is you want to take your cursor, hover over this edge, and then hover over this edge, and that feeds that information into memory. And now you can move your cursor up, and you can see where I have that little diamond. That's at the theoretical intersection. So I can left click there, move the geometry to the origin, and left click, and then when we're done, we can right hand mouse click. All right, so that is using the reference line to position the geometry. Now let's do it again. What I'm going to do is hit Control A, Control Alpha on the keyboard to select everything. Let's go back into Move, and now I'm going to grab that corner right there. Now to do that, we're going to hover over that line, hover over that line. Now that information's in memory, we can now left click, come over here and snap the origin just like that. Very, very simple. All right. So using the reference line within OneCNC is more than just using it for creating geometry. You can also use those reference lines to help locate geometry. All right. That's it for this tip of the day. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.